Today I'm going to start decluttering my house because I am only in my second trimester with baby number 2, and tell me why I already want to be setting up the nursery and nesting and doing everything, but we're not there yet. So instead, I'm going to distract myself by decluttering the entire house. I can only do this while my toddler naps, and either he or I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today because he's just testing me, and I can't tell whether it's him actually testing me or me just being in a bad mood. Either way, this nap and decluttering, I hope, is going to fix whatever's going on in the air. I'm on a time frame. I am not going to do this all in one day. I'm going to do this during naps for as many naps as it takes. And because I'm on a time limit, as much as I would love to, I cannot take everything out of cupboards, declutter, put them back in. I can't do that. So I will not be cleaning as I go. It will simply be looking at things, figuring out what I want to declutter, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to start in the kitchen and then move my way back to the other end of the house, because at the very, very end of the house is the nursery, which is obviously the final thing I'll be able to tackle. So I don't think this will take super long. I've already done the playroom. I did that a few days ago in a different mindset, and there's nothing in the lounge room. So it's starting in the kitchen, hallway cupboards, bathrooms, etc., etc. Let's get started in this kitchen. I'm like not gonna do the pantry and the fridge because I do them semi-regularly, but there is some stuff hidden at the back of the top of the pantry that we need to part with. Basically, our coffee machine, the milk frothing jug bit doesn't work, and we've tried 3 different milk jugs, which is what we've got up there. So I'm going to, because we thought it was the jug when now we know it's the coffee machine, so I'm going to get them down, and I'm just going to keep the original or the genuine replacement, I'm not sure yet, and get rid of the others. So this is everything I have just pulled. Some of it just needs to be thrown out. Some of it needs to go back to my mum. Some of it there's probably one thing in there I might try and sell, and the rest will just be donated. That's the kitchen done. I am going to see if I can do the hallway cupboard before I run out of steam today. So we have 2 hallway cupboards. We have this big one, sorry about the lighting, and then we have this smaller one here. This one is full of baby stuff, which then needs to go in the nursery. So we're not going to tackle that. We're going to tackle that. I'm gonna leave the decluttering for today here. Unsure if this will be one video or I'll include tomorrow's and make that part one. I don't know yet. We will see. But I thought I'd show you where I'm at. So this is all the stuff that just needs to be rehomed. That black cord, I'm just gonna see if Brett needs it for his desk. I don't think he does. And if not, I'll donate it. This is rubbish. That is a bunch of like shredding or burning that we need to do. This is the only things I'm gonna sell. This is quite a nice decor vase piece, but I'm just not in that season of my life and it doesn't really suit our home anymore. And some acoustic tiles that we didn't end up using. All of this is what I'm donating. That book I'm giving to my cousin, and that is one of my mum's jars that she uses for like a pickled red cabbage situation that I need to give back to her. So that is where the decluttering lies today. I am going to put all this in the office. Oh, my son is coughing. Please don't wake up. And leave it here for today. It's a few days later. And I am going to tackle a couple of more areas today. I'm gonna do the laundry, the bathroom, and the ensuite. And I think that's where I'm gonna leave this video because we've got our room, which I don't need to touch because we only really have our bed and clothes in there. And I do my clothes pretty regularly, Brett's clothes maybe twice a year, and they just don't need to be done right now. And then Anson's room, the room itself is fine, but it's the wardrobe. But a lot of the wardrobe belongs in baby's room, or I just need to actually reorganize the whole thing. So I think today we're gonna do those three like wet areas, then another day tackle Anson's wardrobe and start the nursery, which is so exciting. It's a mess. It is a mess. It is a complete disaster. The laundry and the bathroom are right outside Anson's room, so I have to be a bit quiet. The laundry is a mess. If you look close enough, you'll see that there is trim missing. Like it's just a trough, a washing machine and a cupboard. Like it clearly needs a big renovation, but that's not top priority right now. So please excuse all of that. The bathroom is old, the ensuite is old, and the laundry is a mess. Excuse all of that. We're just gonna do a little declutter and see what we can get rid of. I am done. It did not take me very long and I don't have that much to get rid of, which I knew would happen because they are small spaces. The bags of old light fittings that came out of the hot water cylinder cupboard are just going straight in the bin. So they're not here. There was some there when we moved in, so every time Brett replaced a fitting, he just chucked the rest up there. So all that's left up there now is some extra floor tiles, which we will keep. And then we can use that for more storage when we need to. So let me show you where I'm at. 3 little piles on our disgusting dining room table. This is like donate/giveaway. I have 3 unopened boxes of pregnancy tests that I will give to my friend. This pile in the middle is for Brett to go through. I don't know what we need. That is like an at-home piercing kit from when he pierced his nose. I don't know what he needs, what still works, blah, blah, blah. So I'll let him go through this. And this is just stuff that we need to rehome. This will go in like the outdoor area. I'll find a spot in the kitchen for Charlie's treats. This I'll put with the baby stuff. This I'll go put in the ensuite with these. And then I don't need this right now, but I'm not going to get rid of it. So I'm just going to put it up in a Ziploc bag and then store it somewhere. That is where we're at after those 3 spaces. So you may have noticed I only tackled like a cupboard in each room, and that is because that's really all there is. In the bathroom, there is a shelf which is chockers of Brett's stuff, but I don't know what he needs and what he doesn't. So at some point I'll make him go through that stuff, but the rest of it, what I showed you is what there was. Yeah, so that is all the decluttering I'm going to do today and for this video. I still have a part 2, maybe a part 3 declutter coming. I'm not sure, depends how it goes. But this is where I'm going to leave it right now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.